Put meeting to order. We'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today is Tuesday, December 10th. This is the Whitman Planning Board meeting. We are being recorded for public access in YouTube. Attendance today is myself, Adam Somerville, chair.
Elaine Bergeron, co-chair.
Wayne Andrews, member.
Bob Kimball, clerk.
Brandon Griffin, member.
All right, tonight do we have an address for this? It's not on here.
The application is filed as Bedford Street. That is
Right,
the
yeah.
address.
I was
And
just trying to see if it said it on the map.
I did try I mailed an invitation to the address that's on the application, but there's no name other than the, enterprises, and there is no email address or phone number on the application because they're using an outdated application. So I did not hear back from them.
This is 135. All right, so we're just gonna go with Bedford Street.
I believe it's either 57 or 81, because those two houses.
81 is next to it.
Okay.
Well, that's right here, right?
Yeah, that's
Is
the house.
that part of it?
No, there's two houses.
Okay. And I saw this one's 135.
So the property is between 81 Bedford Street and 135 Bedford
All
Street,
right.
which is a 2.58 acre lot 34-B.
All right. We have limited industrial zone, type of structure, vacant property, proposed storage building. Owner's name, Last Resort Enterprises LLC. Owner's address, 149 Broad Street, Whitman. Acquired the property 1/12/24. Application has been filed with the clerk and no previous appeal has been made. Section of bylaw which relief is requested. Section 240-5.4 H2 H3. Section 240-7.2 Site plan approval. Applicant wishes to store trailers and containers on site before being distributed to work sites. Applicant also wishes to construct metal building that would be used for truck maintenance and company trucks. Anybody have any statements or comments?
I think that 81 is the number, because I believe when these two properties were being sold, they were being sold as two different lots, because I went to the assessor's office to look at them for a community improvement on something.
81 on the map does match the
Yeah,
Last Resort Enterprises on there.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's one of the lots.
Okay.
And then the other one was the 67. But it would have been helpful if they put the number on.
Yeah. Let me look at the GPS.
These containers are already on the property.
So basically just wants the site plan approval for the building.
Yeah.
Building's all the way to the far right.
Looks like he's putting a fence between where the house was.
50 by 120 feet. It's a good size building.
It's a good sized lot.
Yeah.
149 Bedford Street.
149 Bedford Street.
That's what the lot is saying.
Yeah. But, I don't know. It makes it weird. Unless it's something else comes back around for a little while. I don't know.
Do we have 100 feet of frontage?
The property has more than 100 feet of frontage.
387 feet.
25 on side and rear?
We have 25-foot side setback from its own property, which is 81 Bedford Street, from another lot of their own.
And under 45 feet?
And we have 50 feet from the street and 82 feet in the back.
Is there a height?
Does not say a height.
Just says a metal building, doesn't say what type.
Yeah, I don't see any elevation for height of the building. We don't have a facade picture or anything. It's just a overview. Anyone else have anything they'd like to add?
So we're just doing this one tonight, right?
Yep,
We're not doing this one.
just for the building.
This is building.
That's the building.
We're doing this?
Yep,
Yeah, building right here. That's already done.
that's, yeah. You got the setbacks, I don't see it. I don't have.
What's he asking for relief for?
Site plan approval, what is H2 and H3?
Please?
Yeah,
240.
245-5.4. H2, H3.
Is this thing already outdated? Oh, alright. It's just a reference to zoning districts where a special permit may be granted.
Right. And then 240.7.2 is site plan review.
Yes. But there's no H2 or H3. That's what's,
Yeah. Hold me a minute. Time out. I got it.
yeah?
Yeah. Okay. H2 and H3. Other principal uses, and I'm assuming extractive industries, open lot storage of transport vehicles and trailers, truck and trailer body stored, open lot. Alright, so we're gonna thinking this is probably open lot storage of transport vehicles and trailers.
That's what part of it is, yes.
Yeah.
And the limited industrial, yep, special permit needed.
Yep.
And then,
So they just want looking for a special permit so they can store the trailers.
yep, and then H2, and then, yeah, and then, I mean, they're basically the same. H3 reads truck and trailer bodies stored or used for storage. Essentially the same thing. Same thing, same need for a special permit.
So they're just looking for site plan approval and special permit.
The 247-2 needs a site approval,
Yeah.
Right.
because it says no building or structure except a one or two family dwelling and their accessory building shall thereafter be erected, externally enlarged or changed in use except in conformity with a site plan, bearing an endorsement and approval by the Board of Appeals. It goes on and on. That's lot one.
But the question is, has he broken up this lot or not?
Has he what?
Broken up the lot is, because they don't list what lot this is, they don't list what lot this is. And if this is the address they're using, was this all one lot at one time or?
I think this is all one lot at one time. I looked into this property for a community service reason. And this was one house lot, and this was another, but it went on, that whole thing. Whether he subdivided it or not, I don't know. He does have proposed a stockade fence to separate the commercial from the residential, but I don't know if he did that formally.
Who's the actual,
Well, it says proposed stockade fence.
Yeah.
So
who's the actual owner of the property?
Del
last resort.
Pratt, this was on the Del Pratt Jr.
It's a recycling.
recycling guy. I think he used to be in East Bridgewater.
What's the name?
Del Pratt,
DELPRETT?
I think it's Michael.
Probably probably showing the trailers that are constructed, the trailers for this, like, for what they do, same construction.
These
For
are all
office trailers.
storage containers.
They're all storage,
They're
okay,
already there.
okay,
There's nothing here,
okay.
but those are there. He's got them set up that there's a line that blocks, so unless you're able to see from this angle, you can't see the amount of them.
Okay.
See, that's,
Yeah.
we got this, storage containers here, but they're kind of hidden.
Yeah.
So I would think, the zoning, planning board really can't say much because the building's in, meets the requirements.
Yep.
And, site plan review, the only thing I would say that we would have to recommend to the zoning board would be that because it's the type of storage, to be, put some landscaping and stuff to limit the visual interference with the street.
And what about what he proposes to put in either the storage containers or the building as it relates to this?
Well, on a right of way, that right of way is the water for Brockton. And so therefore, he can't put anything permanent on top of the right of way in case they have to come in and dig it up.
Right,
He can't put asphalt on top of that.
he can.
He can put asphalt on top of the right of
What
way.
about what they store? Do they care what's near that way?
As long as the containers are movable, they should be able to store whatever they want on top of them. It won't affect the water main or the easement,
Well,
as long as they're movable.
the problem is if I have something like sulfuric acid
Oh,
stored
right,
and it
yes.
leaches into the ground, and
Yeah.
leaches towards the water main, then it may be a potential problem.
Yeah,
But I'm not sure what the intent of storage is.
Right.
Is he gonna use this building to,
The building is gonna be used for maintenance
clean it to the vehicle?
vehicles.
so you still have oil and grease runoff, but that would be popular drains of the buildings.
Right.
So, there'd be more good, if anything happened, it would be more for the water table around it than it would be the water main itself.
It looks like
Would be
he's
effective.
proposing to put sewage in front of that metal building.
Yeah, well, they probably have to have toilets,
Yeah,
you know, for the
Yeah.
employees that are gonna work on
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
Over here.
Well, the owners of the Brockton Water Works would be notified of this through appeals, right?
Oh, yeah.
So if they have a problem with what's gonna be there, they should come to the meeting.
I just want to say, I couldn't see what that said, I didn't
It's
even.
a timber crossing, which is, that's a wet area back there,
Just railroad ties to drive across to get back.
like they use in construction.
Sure.
The big-
I just couldn't see exactly, I was trying to read upside down, I didn't really know, being overview. Someone like to make a motion?
I will make a motion, we recommend approval with, Bob's caveat.
That the lot be, because it's a storage lot, it would be screened from the highway, up that street,
Okay, I make the motion, we recommend approval plus that.
plus screening from Bedford Street.
Do you have a second?
I'll second it.
Alright. All in favor?
5-0.
5-0. Alright. Does anybody have anything further they'd like to discuss?
We also have a set of meeting minutes from November 19th.
Alright.
These rules are.
It doesn't matter. I have one right here.
I did not attach the proposed bylaw to the ones that you have tonight because you got it previously, but it is attached to the minutes that would be submitted.
I missed the last part of that.
I said, but they are attached to the minutes that would be submitted upstairs, but I didn't reattach the bylaw that we went over at that meeting.
Do we get a copy?
I gave it out at the last meeting, the one that when John was here.
You did?
Yep, I gave everybody a copy. I can email you another copy though. It was attached to the email and I printed out copies for
I have it
everybody.
right here. Yeah, I got it.
No, I'm sorry.
Did we do this one last time?
We have, just if anyone's,
Today.
if anyone's interested, I have a memorandum that came down from Laurie. Please be advised that the select board, their meeting on December 2nd, 2024, voted to refer to town council a proposed amendment to the current bylaw related to accessory apartments, section 246-6 accessory apartments. So they voted for that, for John's amendment.
And there is a potential for another zoning change relative to pork chop lots, and they bring that up again. But that doesn't have to be advertised before February 1st, like this one has to.
Yeah.
So that might be one coming forward too. Make a motion that we accept and approve the minutes from November 19th.
Second,
Motion by Bob, second by Brendan. All in favor?
yes.
Aye. 5-0. Ready mail, Bob?
Couple things from Rockland that doesn't directly abut Whitman, so therefore it's not relative to Whitman.
I'm just trying to see what this was. Alright, anybody else have anything further?
Motion to adjourn.
Second?